You are not alone. We are not alone. And this is a message that God has been delivering to us from the very beginning when sin came into this world. He walked in a relationship with us. He created mankind for each other, but yet somehow, some way, right, we broke it, our relationship with Him. We break our relationship with others, which leaves us oftentimes lonely and isolated. And it's not just that. We know other things, other circumstances happen in this world where so many people feel isolated, so many people feel lonely. And so today, I want to speak into this. If you're struggling with loneliness, isolation, or maybe you know someone that feels lonely and you know that, or feels isolated, they need to hear this word. And here's the word. I want to share 3 truths with you about loneliness, about isolation, is that God from the very beginning told His children, yes, you walked away from me, but get this, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. You read the Psalms, you read all the scriptures. This is a huge promise from God. I am with you. The psalmist in Psalm 16, verse 8 says, my eyes will always be on you, right? Presence right there with you, and with you, my right hand, right? Holding my right hand, I will not be shaken. So maybe you just need to know that truth, right? That you might be isolated and lonely from other humans, right? People in your life, friends, family, coworkers. But know this, God Almighty is with you. He walks with you. He lives with you. And I remember it was years ago, I heard this story and it became very real in my life. But the person that was sharing this story ended up saying, close your eyes right now and just put your hand out as if you're holding somebody's hand and just picture, right? God holding your hand, right? God holding your hand. God is with you. I hope you know that. I hope you believe that. God says that over and over again. Not just that truth, right? If you're feeling isolated or lonely, that God is with you, but also the truth that we need to be that person for someone else, right? We need to be present for other people who are feeling isolated and lonely. In the scriptures, it talks a lot about widows and orphans, the fatherless, even the sojourners, those who are aliens in a new land, right? Those people who feel isolated, who feel lonely. And what does God say? God says, I'm the father of them. I'm the one who is with them. But more than that, He says, you need to go be with them. You need to take care of the isolated and the lonely. You need to make phone calls. You need to listen. You need to be present. You need to get out there and make a difference and help people, protect people, defend people, but take away that loneliness, take away the isolation. So maybe you need to live out your faith, right, in Jesus. As the book of James says, the religion that is acceptable to God is the religion that takes care of the fatherless, the religion that takes care of the widows, those who are isolated, those who are lonely. Third thing I want to say is this. If you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling lonely, and I realize this might be a lot for you, and I know a lot is going on, so please receive this with grace. But in the book of Hebrews, we hear this, let us not give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing. Right? For some of us who are feeling isolated and lonely, right? We're separated from other people, right? God might be saying today, take a deep breath, have some courage, get out there, have some fellowship with others. Get yourself out of your comfort zone and go meet some other people, right? Church is a great way, great opportunity, right? So many opportunities to rub shoulders with others so you're not isolated, so you're not lonely. And I do realize fully, right, just being in the presence of others doesn't take away loneliness, doesn't take away isolation, but being in the presence of others can actually give the opportunity. Right? You can't hit a home run if you don't swing the bat. Right? You got to take those opportunities to actually have fellowship with each other. But know this, right? If you're unable to get out there, right? If you're truly isolated and lonely, God's with you. He's with you. Right? And hear me say this too, there are so many people out there isolated and lonely. Look out for them. Right? Offer phone calls, offer opportunities just to be with that person. Take time out of your own schedule. Right? And those people in your life that you know, right? They're isolated, they're lonely. Reach out to them. Right? Be present for them. Give them that present of your presence today. And so if you're feeling isolated and lonely, hear these words. Right? If you know others that are feeling that, please take these words to heart and move and act. God is the God of the fatherless. He's the God of the widows. He is the God of the lonely. He is with us, and He knows us, and He understands us. We are not alone. And so may you take refuge in Him. May you not be shaken.